Arcade Andy back. Today I'm going to be doing another Catless Downpipe V2 on my buddy's Mk7.5 GTI.
What up, y'all? My name is Ethan. This is my 2020 VW Volkswagen GTI. Just got it a few weeks ago after a gnarly wreck. What I currently have, the previous owner put a IE air duct on here with an IE air intake with the turbo inlet going to the turbo. Makes more power and a lot more swishy sounds. And then there's a IE catback exhaust on it. And we're gonna be taking the OEM muffler off and putting the CTS one on there and then flashing stage 2.
This is what the startup video is gonna sound like. Alright guys, so we started by taking off the V-band bolt, so that's gonna be a T40 Torx bit, and I used a 5/16 wrench, and it literally just, and you can break it loose since there's not enough room.
There you go.
Boing, boing, boing. I want to get the there. Oh, ow!
Put your gloves on. Hopefully this quick jack doesn't fail and crush my arm.
I'm underneath it, so.
True, you would die.
Don't say that.
You want it?
Yeah, give it to me, Ethan.
There you go.
Thank you. Can you see what's going on? Oh, what's up, guys? So we're gonna be taking off this tunnel brace. It's 13 mil bolts, so let's do that real quick. Why?
Because it's finicky.
So these are 13 mils as well to get the stock bracket off. So I'm gonna do that. As you guys can see, there's a lot of quality room.
There's more if you lift your car higher.
Josh, I don't need your
Yeah, actually, doesn't this thing race higher?
Yes, it does, but he refuses to do it.
Yeah, because they're Chinesium grade, and I don't want them to fall and kill me. So, 13 mil,
Wrench?
no, 1/2 inch socket, deep well. This guy, I swear. Watch this. Ding. Need to put the Jeopardy music over this. Holy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Oh, you.
All right, so we're gonna take this
Fuck you.
back clamp off. This is a 15. If this will, there we go. Always use chrome sockets on an impact, guys.
Whoa.
Always use chromes.
That might be some false advertising.
Nope. They work great.
We're trying to educate the people, not set them up for failure.
Whoa. Dude, I only spread misinformation online. Oh my god.
Dude, I had breakfast this morning. That shit was
I haven't either.
I had a protein bar, so I'm already at like 35 grams of protein today. I've had a granola bar and a Slim Jim.
There we go. Just like that.
Damn. I haven't had anything.
I had 30 grams of protein just now.
Holy that mug slips, boy.
You ate eggs already?
Yeah, this morning.
Bro,
What time did you get up? Yeah.
I was up at like 6 because the rain started coming down, and I had my car cover on I put on last night because I heard it was gonna be hailing.
Bro, Unc over here getting up early as Jesus.
I mean, I had to sit.
That's valid. This slips in so much in here. There's not enough room to pull it out.
Oh.
Pause. Yeah.
Yeah,
try.
take this moment.
Let's see what happens. I don't care. It's not my car.
Yeah.
The owner is watching you, though.
What? No. Ethan, close your eyes. So after getting everything off on the bottom and getting it separated, I have a specialty O2 socket and a 3/8 to a 1/2 inch adapter. So we're gonna get that off. I tried spraying penetrating fluid on it, but since I can't see, I did not really want to spray anymore because that'll burn off and potentially a fire. So let's get this off.
How would you do this if you didn't have the O2 socket?
Yeah, you'd have to use a wrench. Well, you'd have to use an open-ended wrench.
That's what Kenan did.
But I mean, good luck. You just know when you can get that much torque on it, especially with older cars. It'd be a biatch. Basically, I kind of go by feel on this. The O2 wire sits in, and then you can feel the actual socket lock in on this. So, all right, now the socket fitted. Put the adapter back in. Let's throw this breaker bar on. See, it should. I did this on the other one. So I'm gonna get a mini extension, and I should have enough room to get it. Let's try this one first. Now we're gonna use this one. Need more length. It's not long enough.
That's what they all say.
It's like that meme where it's like, I don't drive a Hellcat, I drive a GTI. Type shit. All right. On there, boy. Got it.
There's no longer a virgin. Again.
That's crazy work. Again is wild. Which are right here. Yeah, this is what was getting caught in the socket. I just jammed this down, as you can see. That's it. But how this works, which you guys can't see, is this literally.
Oh, the wire piece.
Yeah, this literally threads in, and then what you guys heard was the crunching sound of that, and then this goes in, and you fit it up tight, break it loose.
Just got a little sleeve. It's okay.
That's why you gotta use protection.
All right. You do not need
Nobody
to shake
touch it. Nobody touch it.
I'm holding it up. I have to touch it.
I'm still holding it. You're good.
So now I think this bracket has to come off. Like,
You want help? Let me get in there too.
that might be okay. Just gotta fucking
I'm coming from the back.
hit it from the back.
No, come in from the back.
Caught on the lift.
There you go, boys.
Give her one of these.
Spin that hoe. It's just a car. You can break it. It's fine.
There we go, baby. Perfect. All right, we're good, boys.
Good call out, Ethan. Good call. Wait, this is fine. Yeah. Bingo! Good boy.
I'm about to delete this.
Get rid of it all.
I'm sorry. All right, delete.
Hey, can you push the downpipe back? And this is kind of stuff. Hold on, don't touch it.
Can you hold it? Wait, don't touch it yet. Oh, I'm not touching it.
Well, ow. I told you. Once that bolt came out, everything else is.
10 minutes we got that.
I know. I told you. Downpipe back up, and that last clip that you saw. So all I did is basically I fitted it to the turbo and I put the V-band back on. So Volkswagen does this super cool, not cool thing. They put the V-band bolt backwards, so I basically just flipped the V-band around. So I'm gonna put it at a lot better of an angle to get it back out. So here we go.
Isn't it tight now?
No.
Okay.
All right, guys, I just finished up tightening the O2 sensor back down, so we got the V-band and the O2 tight. Basically, I'm gonna go back down, and as you guys saw taking it off, I'm gonna put all of those mounting bolts back in and tighten the clamps back up. Ethan is currently flashing his car to IE stage 2, so we'll be showing you some of that while I finish up the install on the bottom.
The app loaded up. We're gonna go ahead and select these pre-programmed checklists. Batteries at 20%, 6 feet, connected to a battery charger, hood is open, connected to the power link, and the ignition is on. And then here is the current tune, DSG tune, stage 1, high torque, 93. And we're gonna hit continue, loading flash. Here's all the available flashes IE offers. Here's the stage 1 high pressure fuel pump. Here's if you have upgraded turbo, you can upgrade it right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do stage 2, and then we're gonna do high torque. We don't want that one because that's high pressure fuel pump. And then we want crackle, so we're gonna make sure we select 93 crackle. And we're gonna flash, and then we're gonna purchase tune.
Okay.
All right, here's the tune loaded up. Dun dun dun. Start flash. Make sure the phone is in the car. It is currently transferring all the data. This right here makes me nervous, bro.
Yep.
Been through it before already, but God, I think I'm going to a job interview right now. Fucking anxious.
There we go.
So this is gonna finish up the Catless Downpipe video. So we basically buttoned everything up, top to bottom, everything's tight. He finished flashing stage 2, and we ended up also changing his spark plugs out. He put the step 2 holder NGKs in for the new tune. So we will be showing you what that sounds like right now.